Right now, as you watch this video, the present moment, the exact second you are experiencing, does not actually exist. It is a biological illusion. And by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why. Here is the terrifying truth about reality. Everything you see is a ghost. Because light takes time to travel at exactly 186,282 miles per second, when you look at the Andromeda galaxy, you aren't seeing it as it is today. You are seeing it 2.5 million years in the past. Scientists are deeply divided on what this means for human free will. If time is just a physical dimension, is your future already written? To understand why physicists are so baffled, we have to unlearn everything we know. Normally, we think of space as a 3D grid. Up, down, left, right, forward, and backward. Time is just a ticking clock in the background. But in 1905, Albert Einstein proved that space and time are physically welded together into a single, flexible fabric called spacetime. But here is where things get strange. Einstein's math was brilliant, but it was practically impossible to visualize. Stay with me here, because what I am about to reveal next is exactly why thousands of truth seekers are joining deep space secrets every single day. If you want to understand the hidden mechanics of the universe, hit that follow button right now. Let's look at the diagram that changed physics forever. The year is 1908. We are at the 80th Assembly of German Natural Scientists and Physicians in Cologne. A brilliant mathematician named Hermann Minkowski steps up to the podium. He had taken Einstein's incredibly complex equations and condensed them into a single, simple drawing. He told the stunned crowd, henceforth space by itself, and time by itself, are doomed to fade away into mere shadows. You and I are about to solve this 115-year-old mystery together. Minkowski created what we now call the light cone. Imagine a glowing, 3D hourglass floating in the dark. The pinch in the very center of the hourglass. That is you. That is here and now. The bottom half of the hourglass is your past light cone. It contains every single star, planet, and event whose light has had enough time to reach you. The top half is your future light cone, the exact boundary of everything your actions could possibly affect going forward, limited by the speed of light. But here is where it gets crazy. Look at the vast, empty black space outside of the hourglass. Physicists call this the absolute elsewhere. It is an eerie, terrifying mathematical zone. These are places and events in the universe happening right now that you will never, ever be able to see or interact with, even if you traveled at the speed of light for eternity. They are completely locked away from our reality. This creates a massive debate. If my now is different from your now depending on how fast we are moving, then all of the past and all of the future must exist simultaneously in a giant block universe. What you are about to see changes everything. So I genuinely want to know what you think. Is time a flowing river that we are sailing down? Or is the entire past, present, and future already carved into a solid block of spacetime? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below, because scientists are actively fighting over this. This single diagram affects how we see our place in the universe. Scientists around the world at CERN and MIT are constantly bumping into the limits of this hourglass. If the block universe theory is right, it means the illusion of time passing is just a trick of human consciousness. Every choice you will ever make already exists at the top of your light cone. But more importantly, this diagram is the very foundation for the ultimate prize in physics, the theory of everything. We cannot unite the cosmos until we perfectly map out this hourglass. But we aren't fumbling in the dark anymore. Right now, humanity is actively mapping the very bottom of our cosmic hourglass. The James Webb Space Telescope isn't just taking pretty pictures. It is peering 13.5 billion years down the bottom half of the light cone, capturing the first galaxies that ever sparked to life. Every new image it beams back is a piece of the puzzle, proving that while our now might be an illusion, the reality we are uncovering is more magnificent than we ever dreamed. We are locked inside this cone, yes, but human curiosity is pushing right up against the glass. Science is progressing at a breakneck speed, and the answers to whether the future is written, or if we can break the walls of the elsewhere, might be discovered in our lifetimes. But this isn't the only mystery hiding inside the light cone. What happens when a black hole physically tips your hourglass sideways, making space and time swap places? Or what about quantum entanglement, the spooky loophole that allows particles to communicate outside the light cone instantly? We are covering both of those impossible phenomena in Part 2 and Part 3. Thank you for exploring the unknown with us today. Remember, time may be an illusion, but what you choose to do with your slice of the hourglass is entirely up to you. The universe is full of secrets, and we are just getting started. Stay curious, keep looking up, and I will see you in the next transmission.